Hi, my name is Logan Saunders, and I am doing another blindfolded memory challenge. This is not a survivor buff. A few days ago, I did the geography blindfolded challenge where I named every country in the world while blindfolded, and today I am going to name every survivor contestant ever in the order they were either voted out, medically evacuated, quit, or their eventual victory. In the case where it's a double elimination episode where both tribes are forced to go to tribal council, you're getting to survivor philosophical debates as to who gets assigned 15th place or 14th place, so it'll be fairly interchangeable. Or in final threes where the second and third place people both got the same number of jury votes or both didn't get any jury votes. As we all know, I'm a pretty big Survivor fan. Not so much of the American version anymore. Um, but I am going to try and name every American Survivor contestant from the beginning through to the end of season 38. For my geography challenge, I had to just remember 197 countries. And for this one, I think it's going to be over 700 names. So bear with me. This will take a little bit longer, especially if I make a ton of terrible jokes. So let's get this son of a bitch blindfold back on. And let's do this again. It's probably better if this is over my eyes at first. My hair is not up. Fun fact. Last time I had it in my man bun. Okay, so that's one. I can still, well, I can't really see anything, but let's see. Gotta make it nice and comfy blindfold. It's too high. Get over my nose. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can see a tiny bit. But then it gets to be painful. Maybe I should have had my hair back. Okay, yeah. I can't see I can't see anything. Okay. All right. So let's see how I can sneak away with cheating today. Just kidding. Okay, let's start off with Survivor Borneo. So, first was Sonia Christopher, then it was BB Anderson, then third was Stacy Stillman, fourth was Ramona Gray. In the words of JoJo, it was too little too late for her on the Pagong tribe. Fifth was Dirk Bean. He was the religious dude. Rudy eventually used his Bible as toilet paper. 11th place, or sixth voted out, was Joel Klug. That guy is very right wing. Um, 10th place was Gretchen Cordy. That was the infamous 4111111 vote. Ninth place was Greg Buey. Eighth place was Jenna Lewis. Seventh place was Jervis Peterson. Sixth place was Colleen Haskell. Fifth place was Sean Kenneth with the alphabet strategy. Fourth place was Susan Hawk. Third place was Rudy Bosch. Second place was Kelly Wigglesworth. And first place was Richard Hatch. One down, 37 to go. Okay, Australian Outback. First it was Deb Eaton. 15th place was half Canadian Kel Gleason. 14th place was Marilyn Mad Dog Hershey. 13th place was Mitchell Olson. Try to friend him on Facebook. He's very entertaining on Facebook. 12th place was Kimmy Kappenberg. And 11th place was everyone's favorite hero back then, Michael Scoopin. Yeah. Okay. 10th place was Jeff Varner. His best showing out of all three of his seasons. Ninth place was Alicia Calloway. Eighth place was Jerry Manthe. Seventh place was Nick Brown. 6th place was Amber Burkage before she became Amber Mariano. 5th place was Roger Bingham. Is that his last name? Doesn't really matter. 4th place was Elizabeth Polarski before she became Elizabeth Hasselback. 3rd place was our favorite chef, Keith Famey. 2nd place was Colby Donaldson. 1st place was Tina Wesson, the dog that didn't bark. Okay, Survivor Africa. That was season number 3. So it was Diane Ogden in 16th place. Clarence ate the bean. Clarence ate the beans. Clarence ate the beans. Apparently, Diane reminded nothing of his mother. 15th place was Jesse Camacho. Wowzers, yeah, Jesse Camacho. 14th was Dr. Carl, through that deadlock tiebreaker vote. 13th place was Mother Africa, Linda Spencer. 12th place was Silas. What's Geither his last name? Anyways, Ethan threw the challenge to get rid of him after the switch. It was the first switch in Survivor history. Silas was poised to win, but then the first major twist in Survivor really fucked him over. Okay, 11th place was Lindsay Richter. Yeah, in her audition tape, she was cycling while topless, believe it or not. 10th place was... Who was 10th place? Oh, Clarence Black. Clarence Black was 10th place. 9th place was Kelly Goldsmith after the failed swap to get Samburu back in power. Yeah, Lex was really paranoid back then. 8th place was Brandon Clinton. 7th place was Frank Garrison. 6th place was Kim Powers. 5th place was Teresa Cooper Carroll. I don't know which one's her real last name now. She got remarried after Survivor Africa. 4th place was... Who was 4th? Tom Buchanan, because producers screwed up the Fallen Comrades challenge. 3rd place was... Who was 3rd? Who was 3rd? 3rd was Lex Vandenberg. 2nd place was Kim Johnson, after she won the last 2 immunity challenges. And the winner was our beloved Ethan Zahn. Okay, Survivor Marquesas. 16th place was Peter Harkey. 15th place was Mama Patricia Jackson. I think Jackson was her last name. Doesn't matter. 14th place was Hunter Ellis. 13th place was Sarah after the switch. Didn't change that former Mata'amu member went home. 12th place was the only Row 2 victim, Gabriel Cade. He's a super nice boy. Well, why do you have a teddy bear? That's just a weird. He had an interesting childhood. 11th place was Gina Cruz. 10th place was Rob Mariano, the first of 5 times that he would play Survivor. 6 if you include Island of the Idols. Let's see. 9th place was John Carroll. 8th place was Zoe Zandakis. 7th place was Tammy Leitner. 6th place was Robert DeCanio. 5th place was Sean Rector. 4th was Pascal English. 3rd was Kathy Vavrick O'Brien. 2nd was Nalea Dennis. 1st place was Visepia Towery, now Visepia Robinson. Survivor Thailand. 16th place was John Raymond. 15th was Tanya Vance. 14th place was Jed Hildebrandt. 13th was Gandia Johnson. 12th place was Stephanie Dill. This is when Sukjai gets exterminated all in a row. Makes memorizing it easy. 11th place was Rob Zabachnik. 10th place was Xian Wang for screwing up, not realizing it was pretty much the only true fake merge in all of Survivor. 9th place was Aaron Collins. 8th place was Ken Stafford. 7th place was Penny Ramsey. 6th place was Jake Billingsley. 5th place was Ted Rogers Jr. 4th place was Helen Glover. 3rd place was Jan Gentry. 2nd place was Clay Jordan. And 1st was our crunchy-loving puppy hunter man himself, Ryan Heidick. Heidick. That's funny when you know his past. Okay, Amazon. So Survivor Amazon. 16th place was Ryan Aiken. 15th place was Janet. 14th place was Daniel Liu, where he got malaria. 13th place was Joanna Ward. She was mentioned in an episode of The Office. Hallelujah! Oh, glory. 12th place. 12th place after the switch was Jane Hebert. She was screwed no matter what was going to happen that episode. She was given a switch for herself to be saved, but she still went home anyway. Because that's Jean. That's what Jean does. 11th place was Shauna Mitchell. Was that her last name? She was at the lowest of her lows until dudes came around after the switch. 10th place was Roger. 9th place was Dave Johnson. 8th place was Dina Bennett. 7th place was Alex Bell. 6th place was Christy Smith. 5th place was Heidi Strobel. 4th was Butch Lockley. 3rd goes to Rob Sesternino. 2nd was Matthew Von Ertfelda. And 1st place, somehow, someway, Jenna Marasco won by the largest jury vote in Survivor history of a 6-1 crushing of Matt. Boy, oh boy, was 10-year-old me very sad. I was 11, actually. Okay, Pearl Islands. There's 2 extra boots, so I'm going to say like 18th place, but they're not really 18th. It's just that's how many slots there are. So 18th slot goes to Nicole Belma. 17th was Ryan Shoulders, or Skinny Ryan. Now he's apparently Fat Ryan. 16th place was 16th was Lillian Morris. 15th, Burton Roberts, because that's when Drake threw the challenge and started their losing streak. So I'd say 15th was Burton Roberts, good friend of Alex Boylan, who won the 2nd season of Amazing Race, and who I interviewed on my podcast. It was a 2-part interview. Check it out. It's an awesome interview with Alex from Amazing Race. He's done some amazing things pretty much his whole life. I'm quite jealous. Okay. So I said Burton. Yes, Burton was 4th out. So 5th out was Michelle Tesaro, because she messed up the food challenge or the drink challenge in that season. 6th out was Trish Dunn, and then we had the Outcast twist. So 2 more have to go before they come back in, which was, depending on how you look at it, Sean Cohan and Austin Taylor were both knocked out in that episode. And then the Outcast came back in. So 10th place went to Andrew Savage, who would later come back for Cambodia's Second Chances to finish in 12th place. 9th place went to Ryan O'Prey. We saw his jump in one of the episodes. 8th place was Rupert Bonham. John, you snake motherfucker. Okay, so that was Rupert in 8th place. 7th was Tawana Bradley. She has the same birthday as me. Me and Tawana have the same birthday. 6th place went to Krista Hasty. Fifth place, she would later appear in Playboy, believe it or not, like 10 years after Survivor when nobody really cared about her anymore. Fifth place went to Burton Roberts. Fourth was Dara Johnson. Third was Johnny Fairplay, otherwise known as John Dalton. And second place went to Lillian Morris. And first place, the first of her two victories, went to Sandra Diaz-Twine. Good old Puerto Rican women winning Survivor. Okay, All Stars. 18th place, Tina Wesson. 17th, Rudy Bosch. 16th, Jenna Maraska. She quit. This is starting to sound like we started the fire. 15th place, Rob Sesternino. 14th place, Richard Hatch. 13th place, Sue Hawk quit. Then later begged to come back into the game, but was denied. 12th place was Colby Donaldson, because luck started to go crazy around this episode. 11th was Ethan Zahn. 10th place was Jerry Manthe. 9th was Lex Vandenberg. 8th was Kathy Vavrick O'Brien. 7th was Alicia Calloway. 6th, Xian Huang. 5th, Tom Buchanan. 4th, Rupert Bonham. 3rd, Jenna Lewis. 2nd, Rob Mariano. First place, Amber Burkage, who will later be Amber Mariano. Okay. Vanuatu, Islands of Fire. Okay. 18th place was Brooke Girardi. 17th was Dolly Neely. 16th, then it was a double episode. So Mia Galantazzo, she has a really long last name. Mia and JP, or John P. JP would later appear on a Fox reality show called Solitary, where he was the villain. So those two went home in a double boot episode. So that's 18, 17, 16, 15. So 14th was Brady Finta, and then we have the switch. 13th, Travis Bubba Sampson went home. 12th was Lisa Kiefer. 11th was, I was thinking about Lisa Kiefer's really tight tank top. 11th place was John Kay, or John Kenny. He did not get much airtime. 10th place, Rory Freeman. 9th place, Lee Sarge Masters. 8th place was Chad Crittenden, the first amputee on Survivor. 7th was Leanne Slabby. Not a very flattering last name. 6th place. 6th place was Amy Cusack. 5th place was Julie Berry. 4th place was Eliza Orleans. 3rd place was Scout Cloud Lee. 2nd place went to Twyla Tanner, and Chris Doherty won the season. There's a lot of women he defeated. Pardon me. Okay, pull out. So there was the first two exits that went simultaneously in that schoolyard pick, which sent home Jonathan Libby, who is the first survivor to have a combination of names of two survivors in his name. Jonathan Libby and Wanda. No, that's the comedian. I was trying to think of her last name. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's it's Wanda, the black comedian lady. Okay, so Jonathan and Wanda, first two out. 18th was Jawanda Jones. This is easy because it's just long clobbered. 17th was Ashley Ashby. 16th was Jeff Wilson. So there's one more that goes. Yes. So 15th was Kim Mullins, and then we have the double boot episode. So Willard Smith goes home, or Will Smith, and also Angie Jacuz goes home in that episode as well. And now we're down to 12 people. Core doesn't go to tribal council anymore after this. 12th was 8 versus 4. So James Miller goes home. 11th is Ibrahim, the first Muslim to play Survivor. Um, there's a lot of tie votes leading up to this, by the way. James and Angie both went home because of tie votes. Okay, so Ibrahim went home in 12th. I shouldn't go backwards in this, just randomly talking about other contestants. That's how you make mistakes. Okay, 11th place was. Wait a second. James Miller was 12th. Ibrahim was 11th. 10th place was Bobby John Drinkard. Supposedly he won the original fire tiebreaker, but then Stephanie complained because it's Stephanie. Um, 9th place was Colby Archa. 8th place was Janu. 7th was Stephanie LaGrossa, the first of 3 Survivor appearances for her. 6th place was Greg Carey. 5th place was Karen Grodell. 4th place was Jan Leon. Rest in peace, Jan. 3rd place was Ian Rosenhamburger. 2nd place was Katie Gallagher. And 1st place, one of my favorite winners ever, Tom Westman. Okay, that was a great season. Palau was one of my favorite. I need to go to Palau someday. Guatemala. So Guatemala first was Jim Lynch because he broke his arm right away. He was going to be useless. 17th was Morgan. 16th was Brianna. 2 of the greatest early boots in Survivor history. Let's see. 15th place was the Switch. So 15th was Brooke Struck. 14th was Blake Housley or whatever the hell his last name is. Then we have the double boot episode. Yeah, this is the double boot era of Survivor. So 13th and 12th, whichever way you look at it, one sent home Margaret on the Nakum, and then from Yasha, Brian Corridan was sent home. Now we're down to 11. Okay. That's in blank. That's 5. Yeah, down to 11. So Amy O'Hara, she was going to beat you down, but instead, Yasha beat her down because she went home in 11th place. Then we merged. Brandon, farmer from Kansas. He goes home in 10th place. Bobby John Drinkard goes home in 9th after Gary plays the first ever hidden immunity idol. 8th place goes to Jamie Newton for Paranoia. That's how you vote someone out. 7th place was Gary. 6th place was Judd. 5th place was Cindy Hall. 4th place was Lydia Morales. Can't get a much more Spanish name than that. 3rd place was Rafe Judkins, who now writes in Hollywood. 2nd place was Stephanie LaGrossa in the second of her 3 appearances on Survivor. And 1st place goes to Danny Boatwright. Now we go to Panama, Exile Island. There's only 16 people on the season. 16th, Tina Shear. Timber Tina. She was supposed to be on Guatemala, but her son died in a car crash. So she got pushed back one season. Okay, 15th place was Melinda. Apparently she's a Dolly Parton impersonator. That's all I know about Melinda. Okay, 14th place was Misty Giles. 13th place was Ruth Marie. So that's 4 of them. 5th boot was the single day boot episode, which is weird for a 16-person season, but it happened, which sent home Bobby Bob Dog Mason. 11th place was... Who was 11th? Oh yeah, Dan Barry. That was an annoying twist. That was the most boring tribal council ever. Okay. 10th place was Nick. 9th place, Nick Stansberry. Was that his last name? Okay. 9th place was Austin Cardi. He's a good dude. 8th place was Sally Knee High Socks. Seventh place was Bruce Kanagai. He got medically evacuated because he couldn't poop. He couldn't poop. Okay. Sixth place was Courtney. Fifth place was Shane Powers, one of my favorites ever. He should have been back for a second time, folks. I don't know who was voting in for second chances. So fifth place was Shane Powers. Fourth place was that was a tie. So that was Sari. That was Sari's first season. Sari Fields goes home in fourth place. Third place was Terry Dietz. Second place was Danielle DiLorenzo, or Double D. Second, or I just said second. And our winner was Adis Baskukas. You gotta love Lithuanian last names. Okay, Cook Islands. In Cook Islands, we see Sekou Bunch go home in 20th place. 19th was Billy Garcia. 18th was Cecilia. 17th was JP. 16th was Stephanie. Then we were at the Double Boot episode, which knocked out Antoine Cowboy, Vietnamese refugee, and also Christina Courier. I'm Jenny. Okay. All right. So that took care of the Seven Boots. Okay. Then Jessica Flick of Flame goes home in 13th, not to be confused with Flick from Australian Survivor 2016. So that sent home Flick in 13th. Then we had the Mutiny. 12th place was Brad. I don't remember his last name. 11th place was Rebecca. 10th place was Jenny Guzanbai. 9th place was Nate Gonzalez after Penner flip at the merge because of Yule's overpowered idol. 8th place was Candace. 8th place, Candace went home. Her first of 3 appearances. Because we all want to see Candace play 3 times. Pardon me. 7th place was Jonathan Penner. 6th place was Parvati Shallow, the first of 4 appearances for her. 5th place was... this was the first Final 5 in the finale. So 5th place was Adam Gentry. 4th place was Sandra Oakley. Then we had the first ever Final 3. Worst twist ever. 3rd place was Becky Lee. 2nd place was Ozzy Luth, the first of 4 appearances for Ozzy. I'm sure there's going to be a number 5. And the winner was Yule Kwan. Okay, Survivor Fiji. The Fiji. 20th place went to Melissa McNulty. She was the mysterious woman who quit moments before the game started. 19th was Jessica DeBen. Probst thinks she was the most robbed first boot ever for some reason. 18th place was Erica. Let's see. 17th place was Sylvia Kwan. Let's see, so round was 7. Okay, so then Gary Straitsky, the only applicant of the whole season, aka Papa Smurf, he was medically evacuated. And then Moto had to choose between camp or immunity. They chose camp, so they went to tribal council and voted out Liliana Gomez. I think that was her last name. The diabolical Mexican. Okay, so Liliana went home. Then Rita Barrios went home. And then we switched. So we've taken out 7 people. Yep, we've taken out 7 people. We switched. Anthony Robinson went home in 13th. 12th place went to Rocky James Reed. I think that was his real name. 11th place went to Miss Tidy Whitey's herself, Lisa Linares. 10th place goes to Michelle Yee after that crazy merge twist. 9th place went to Edgardo Rivera in one of the best travel councils ever. 8th place went to Mookie Lee. 7th place went to Alex Angarita. I like him. A lot of people don't. Sixth place went to Stacy. Yes, Stacy gets idled out. Or Lucy. Was her name Lucy? Dreams is my favorite survivor ever. Fifth place went to Boo Burness. Uh, Fourth place went to Yaoman Chan. And then Dreams and Cassandra Franklin tie for second and third because they get shut out by Earl Cole, who won the season. Survivor China, 16th place, Steve Chicken Morris. 15th, Ashley Mazzaro. Rest in peace. 14th place, Leslie Neese. 13th place goes to Crazy Dave. Then we switch. Worst switch ever. 12th place goes to Aaron Reisenberger, who now lives in Norway, believe it or not. Aaron lives in Norway, of all places. 11th place goes to Sharia Lloyd. 10th place was Jamie Dugan, now Jamie Hoffman, because she married Eric from the season. 9th place goes to Jean-Robert Balland, although the British think he's a bit of a jerk, so he's probably Jean-Robert Balland. 8th place. 8th place goes to Frosty, who was on American Ninja Warrior a bunch of times. 7th place, James Clement gets blindsided with 2 idols. 6th place was Eric Huffman. 5th place is PG Law. 4th place is Denise. 3rd place is Amanda Kimmel. 2nd place is Courtney Yates. And Todd Herzog, a recovering alcoholic, won the season before he was an alcoholic. Okay, Micronesia. Johnny Fairplay, 20th place. 19th, Mary Sartan. Who's Mary? 18th place, Yelman Chan. 17th, Mikey B. Bartone. 16th place, Joel Anderson. Then that's when people get medically evacuated. So 15th place, Jonathan Penner. 14th place, Chet Welch. 13th place, Kathy Fleckman tried to do the old choppy choppy to her fingers. 13th, oh no, 14th was Chet Welch. 13th was Kathy Fleckman. 12th place was Tracy Hughes Wolf. 11th place was Amy Cusack. And then we merge. Eliza Orleans goes home in 10th. 9th is Ozzy Luce after he gets blindsided with an idol. 8th place, Jason Siska finds a real idol, not just an effing stick. And he gets blindsided too in 8th place. 7th place, once again, James Clement gets medically evacuated. 6th place is, not once again. In 7th place again, James Clement goes home by medical evacuation. 6th place is Alexis. My cousin saw one of Alexis's talks in Las Vegas. She was that girl. Who's that girl? Na 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 na. Okay. 5th place was Eric Reichenbach, the first of his 2 5th place finishes on Survivor. 4th place was Natalie Bolton. 3rd place is Sari Fields. 2nd place is Amanda Kimmel. And our winner is Parvati Shah. Survivor Gabon. Okay. Michelle Chase goes home in 18th. 17th is Jillian Larson, now the founder of Hearts of Reality. 16th was Paloma de Soto. 15th place, this is after the switches, Jacqueline Olsen? Jacqueline Berg? Oh, Jacqueline Olsen is my old cooking teacher. Jacqueline Berg, 15th place. 14th place is Danny GC Castillo? GC. Yeah, he's out in 5th. Fifth voted out. Then it was Kelly Zarnecki was 6th voted out. Then we're down to 12, so that takes us to our double boot episode. Dan K, rest in peace. And Ace Gordon gets blindsided. He should be back at some point. He was a good narrator. It was fun to make fun of his British accent. Not gonna lie. 10th place in the second fake merge in Survivor was Marcus Lehman. It was the first time he was vulnerable all season. Ninth place was Charlie Herschel. Eighth place was Randy Bailey. Seventh place was Corinne Kaplan. Sixth place was Crystal Cox. Fifth place was Ken Huang, the first person who I knew before he was on Survivor. Fourth place was Maddie Whitmore. Then it was the final three. Sugar Kuiper gets shut out. Second place was Susie Smith. First place was Bob Crowley. Tocantins. 16th place, Carolina Eastwood. 15th place was Candace. Yes, she in a movie called. That was the second person I knew before Survivor because I had seen Beer Fest before Tocantins, and she just appears naked in it. She has no other role in that movie except sex scene. Feel free to Google it now. Okay, 14th place, Jerry Sims Jr. He was finished. He was finished. 13th place, Sandy Bergen. 12th place, Spencer, the first teenager on Survivor after they lowered the age requirement to 18 for when you apply. 11th place was Sydney Wheeler. 10th place was. Who was 10th? Oh, yes, Joe Dowdle gets medically evacuated. 9th place was Brendan Synott, gets blindsided with a public idol. 8th place was Tyson Apostle, the first of 4 times that he would play Survivor. 7th place was Sierra Reed. 6th place was Principal Debbie. 5th place was Benjamin Coach Wade. He hasn't been back in a long time, despite how big of a character he was back then. 4th place is Taj Johnson George. Jeff Probst had a mildly racist moment at the reunion. 3rd place was Aaron Lobdell, the hairdresser, one of the most underrated people ever on Survivor. 2nd place was Stephen Fishback, and 1st place was Jonathan Taylor Thomas, otherwise known as JT Thomas. Yeah, JT back when he was good. Samoa. 20th place, Marisa Callahan. 19th place was Mike Barassi. He gets medically evacuated after looking like a character from Phantom Menace. 18th place was Betsy Boland. 17th place was Ben Browning. 16th place, that's when Glue actually loses and sends home Yasmin Giles. 15th place was Ashley Mazzaro. And then we have the double boot episode. Nope, not a double boot. It's just Russell Swan going home. And then in 13th place, Liz goes home. Yes, it's going to be. Hang on. 16. Russell Swan at 15. Yes, because, yeah, we're good. Liz goes home in 13th place. And then we have the first ever 12-person merge. So in 12th place was Eric Cardona, who looked a lot like Adam Sandler. 11th place is Kelly Sharbow. And then Russell Hantz turns into a crazy person from this point forward in Survivor history. 10th place is Laura Moret. 9th place is Sean Fincher, who later marries Parvati Shallow. 8th place is Dave Ball. 7th place is Monica Padilla, who gets voted in for second chances. 6th place is Shambo. 5th place is Jason Robinson. 4th place is Brett Klauser. 3rd place is Mick Trimming. 2nd place is Russell Hantz. And 1st place is Natalie White. Heroes versus villains. Okay, 20th is Sugar. 19th is Stephanie. 18th is Randy Bailey. 17th is Sari Fields. 16th is Tom Westman. Then we have the double boot episode that kicks out James Clement. And the really infamous vote that kicks out Tyson Apostle. And then 13th is Rob Mariano. 12th is Benjamin Coach Wade. 11th place is Courtney Yates. Then we merge. 2 idols are played, sending home JT in 10th place. 9th place is Amanda Kimmel. 8th place is Candice Cody. Or at that time, she was still Candice Woodcock. That was her last name. 7th place is Daniel DiLorenzo. 6th place is Rupert Bonham. 5th place is Colby Donaldson. 4th place is Jerry Manthe. Pardon me. 3rd place is Russell Hance. 2nd place is Parvati Shallow. 1st place is Sandra Diaz-Twine. She's won twice. The only person who's won more than her is that Turkish dude who I think has won Survivor 3 or 4 or 5 times. Okay, now Nicaragua. 20th, Wendy Jo. 19th, Shannon Elkins. Is he gay? Shannon Elkins gay? Okay. 18th place is Jimmy Johnson. 17th is Jimmy T. Then we switch after we get rid of the Medallion of Power. 16th place goes to Tyrone. 15th place is Eve Rojas. I remember she had a really big butt. She had a big booty. Okay, so that's 6 people gone. That was part of the double boot episode. Tyrone was gone, yeah. And 16th, so double boot was Eve Rojas. And 14th, and Kelly Bruno. Or, no, 15th, 14th, Kelly Bruno and Eve Rojas. Okay. And then Jill Bame goes home in 13th place in an unmemorable episode. Seriously, this is the first episode we've come across in 21 seasons. I'm like, I can't really tell you much about what happened. Probably Marty pissed off about his idol. Okay, so 12th place was Alina Wilson. 11th place was Marty Piombo. 10th place was Brenda Lowe. She didn't show us her teeth. She never showed us her teeth. 9th place, this is the double quit episode with Gulliver's Travels. I never saw that movie. I knew it wasn't going to be good. 9th place is Nyanka Mixon. 8th place is Purple Kelly Shin. Then it's down to 7. And they had to do 4 days for each boot for the next 2 episodes because they had too many days left. Why not just make it a final 2? 7th place was Ben Henry. 6th place was Jane Wright? No, that's not. 5th place was Dan Lembo. 4th place was Holly. Yes, Holly. Holly Holm. 3rd place was Matt Sash Lenahan. I want a sash with Sash's face on it. That'd be fun. 2nd place went to Chase Rice, who is now an accomplished country singer. I think his music is terrible, though. It's terrible. Winner was Judson Fabio Berza. Okay. Redemption Island. We have 20 slots for this season because of the terrible twist. 20th slot, Francesca. 19th slot, Matt Elrod. 18th slot, Russell Hance. 17th slot, Christina. Yes, Christina. 2019-17. So that means 16th went to Krista Klump. She was the Nutty Professor. 14th, no, the 16th slot would have been Krista Klump. 15th was Stephanie Valencia. And then Sarita White would have been the 14th slot. Now we're down. Then Matt Elrod gets reinserted into the game and gets voted out right away in the 13th slot. The 12th slot was Mike Chisel, who I believe serves in Trump's administration now. 12th slot would go to, no, Mike Chisel was the 12th slot. I just said that. 11th was David Wright. What's that his last name? Let's just say his name is David. Okay. 10th is Julie Julie almost said Julie Berry, but she was in Vanuatu. Let's see. So 10th was Julie. 9th would then be Ralph Kaiser. Man, did he have a lot of hair on his body. 8th place was Steve Wright. So we're down to the Ometepe 6 with Redemption Island in play. So 7th would be Andrea Belkey. Wow, is she overrated? 6 is Grant Matos. Then Andrea comes back into the game and gets officially 5th place. 4th place is Ashley Underwood. Markwood. 3rd place is Natalie Tenorelli. 2nd place is Philip Shepard. And winner is Rob Mariano. Took 4 tries. Okay, South Pacific. This is the alternating season. So 20th slot, Samhar Tadasi. 19th slot would be Christine. She was a temporary player. 18th, Papa Bear, Anthony Papa Bear Carusco. 17th, Stacy Powell. 16th would go to Elise because she gets blindsided. 15th, we're back on the other tribe, Polu, with Michaela Wingle, the Temptress, going home. Then 14th slot would go back to Savai with Ozzy volunteering himself to be voted out. Because then we have the duel. And then Ozzy gets back into the game. So 13th slot would go to Keith because Cochran betrayed Savai. 12th would then be Ozzy. 11th would be Jim Rice. 10th would be Whitney Duncan. 9th slot would be Don Meehan. No, it is not. Whitney sticks around for that immunity challenge, so let's swap them. 10th was Don. 9th was Whitney. Because then it's just Apollo 6 and Cochran. Yeah, because we had 2 double boots. Because it's Jim, Ozzy. Yeah, good thing I switched that. Okay. And then, let's see, the 8th slot goes to Cochran. 7th is Edna. 6th is Brandon Hance. And then Ozzy comes back into the game. 5th place goes to Purple Rick. He had a sweet mustache. And he liked squeezing his wife's booty for some reason. For shame. I think it was Mormon too. So was Dawn. 4th place was Ozzy. Ozzy goes home in 4th. And our beloved baseball player, Albert, goes home in 3rd. Or not goes home. He gets shut out in the jury vote. 2nd place is Benjamin Coach Wade. And our winner is Sophie Clark. Now to One World. 18th place, Courtney gets evacuated. 17th is Nina. 16th is Matt Quinland. Then the men give up immunity, so Bill Posley goes home. Then we have the switch. Monica Culpepper goes home in 14th place. 13th place, Gumby gets evacuated. Quits? We don't know. Why do I do quotes like this? I'm not a bear. Colton Cumby goes home in 13th. Pardon me. 12th, then we merge. So Jonas goes home in 12th, Michael Jefferson in 11th, Jay Byers in 10th. It's a lot of dudes going home in this stretch. The People's Champion Leaf in 9th. 8th place goes to Troy Zan. 7th place is Kat Ederson. 6th place. My nose is itchy. Yeah. My nose hurts. Let's see. Kat Ederson was 7th. 6th place would then be. Trying to readjust it. Okay, so 6th place was Tarzan. Right, Tarzan. 5th place is Alicia. 4th place is Christina Cha. 3rd place is Chelsea Meisner. Second place is Sabrina Thompson, which means our winner is Kim Spradlin. Good. Philippines. So Philippines, 18th place is it's just all one tribe going home in a row. Zane Knight in 18th, Roxy in 17th, 16th is Angie Layton. Is that her last name? Then Russell Swan in 15th, and then the tribe gets Matt Singh gets dissolved. 14th, Dana quit slash evacuated slash she was about to die, which means 13th was Dawson, and 12th place was Katie Hansen, and then we merge, and then Katie's other calendar girl, RC, goes home in 11th place. 10th is Jeff Kent. Jeff Kent. 9th place is Artist Sylvester. 8th place is Pete. 7th place is Jonathan Penner, because he played one of the worst episodes of Survivor I'd ever seen. Who rejects an alliance? 6th place is Carter Williams. 5th place is Abby Maria Gomez. Gomes. She's Portuguese. I don't know if you pronounce the S at the end. 4th place is Malcolm Freeberg, first of 3 appearances for him. I'm sure there's going to be many more. 3rd place, or co-runner-ups were Scoopin. Things go downhill for him after this, and Lisa Welchel. Both of them don't treat kids that well. Lisa treats kids a lot better than Scoopin does, but boy oh boy is there controversy surrounding those two. And the winner is Denise Stapley. Okay, Caramoan. 20th place, Francesca. 19th place, Allie, who would later be a casting producer. 18th place is Hope. 17th, Shamar gets evacuated, and then Laura goes home in 16th place. Then Brandon Hance has his meltdown in 15th. He should have never been on the season. And we switch. Matt goes home, Matt Bishop, or Bischoff. One of them is the WCW guy. One of them was on Survivor. 13th is Vanilla Julia. 12th, then we merge. Corinne Kaplan goes home in 12th place because she can't do it well at any reality show. 11th place is Michael Snow. 10th place is Philip Shepard. Thank God. 9th place is Malcolm Freeberg. 8th place is Reynold Topher. 7th place is Andrea Belkey, blindsided with an idol. 6th place is Brenda Lowe in the 3-2-1 vote. Ice Cream Scooper Eric gets evacuated in 5th place. 4th place is Eddie Fox with his dog bar. 3rd place is co-runner-ups Don Meehan and Sherry. Sherry really screwed up badly post-merge, and our winner is John Cochran. Blood versus Water. There are 22 slots for this season. This is gonna suck. So then we have that surprise. 2 people go to Redemption Island. So Rupert Bonham or Laura Bonham. Depends how you look at it. You know what I mean. Rupert and Candace Cody are the first 2 sent there. The first true vote out in the 20th slot is Marissa, or Jervis's niece. Then 19th is Rachel. 18th slot, Colton Cumby quits. 17th is John Cody, gets blindsided with the idol. 16th is Brad Culpepper. And 15th, another tribe wins. 15th is Laura Moret. And then I think we switch because the 14th slot is... 14th slot is Kat Ederson, 13th slot is Laura Bonham, and then we have the Redemption Island thingy. So 13th slot would go to Aris. No, 12 slot was ours. Let's see. Let's do this again. I hate Blood versus Water. 22, 21. Rupert and Candace. Marissa. Rachel. Colton. That's fine. Then John Cody. Brad Culpepper. Because that's 7 people that have been gone. Because that took it down to 13. Then they only had 2 more. So Kat and Laura. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Kat and Laura. Oh, Laura Moret. Then Kat and Laura. Yes. Okay. So then we merge. Our Adis Baskukasis goes home. Then Vitas Baskukasis goes home. And then Tina Wesson. And then that was 9th slot, 10th slot, really. And then Caleb goes home in the 8th slot. No, not Caleb. Laura Moret goes home in that slot. Because then Laura Moret goes home in the 9th slot. Caleb goes home in the 8th slot. And then we have the rock draw. That sends Katie Collins to her spot over there. In the 7th slot. 6th slot is Hayden Moss. And then Tina Wesson comes back from Redemption Island. And then 5th place is Sierra Easton. 4th place is Tina Wesson. 3rd place is Jervis Pedersen. 2nd place is Monica Culpepper. She did it for Monica. And then Tyson Apostle wins. Man, I hate Blood versus Water. Okay. And then we go to Cagayan. 18th, David. 17th, Barrett. 16th is Bryce. 15th is Jatia. Then it's the 2 for the price of 1. Because that sends home Cliff Robinson, Uncle Cliff, and then Lindsay Ogle quits. And then Alexis Maxwell's our last boot before merge. 11th place is Sarah with the cast flipping. 10th place is Morgan. 9th place is LJ. 8th place is Jeremiah. 7th place is Jeffra. 6th place is... 6th place is... Oh, Tasha. Tasha Fox. 5th place is Trish. 4th place is Spencer. 3rd place is Cass. Runner-up is Woo. And winner is Tony Blachos. Okay, San Juan del Sur. 18th place was Nadia. Nadia Anderson. Okay. Fun fact, I predicted the Tweenies would be on Survivor right after they finished on season 21 of The Amazing Race. I was the one who said they would be perfectly suited for Survivor. Alright, so 17th place is Val. 16th place, John Rocker's Blindsided. 15th place is Drew Christie. Then we switch. 14th is Kelly Wentworth. 13th is Dale Wentworth. And then we merge. Julie quits in 12th place. 11th place is Josh. 10th place is Jeremy. 9th place is Reed. Does Reed go home and... No, wait. 11th place was Josh. 10th place is Jeremy. Because there's 2 boots. Oh, Wes. Wes goes home in 9th. That's what it is. Wes goes home in 9th. 8th place is Reed. 7th place is Alec. Because then 6th place is John. Fifth place is Baylor. Yes, Nally idles out Baylor in a brilliant move. Nally was an effective alliance of one. Fourth place is Keith Nail. Third place is Missy. Second place is Jacqueline, and our winner is Natalie. Okay, now we're on to Worlds Apart. 18th is So. 17th is Vince. 16th is Nina. 15th is Lindsay. Then we switch. 14th is Max Dawson. 13th is Joaquin. Then we merge. Kelly goes home in 12th. We hardly knew ye. 11th place is Haley. 10th place is Joe Englund. 9th place is Jen Brown. 8th place is Sharon Oskoye. 7th place is Tyler Fredrickson. 6th place is Dan Foley. 5th place is Sierra Don Thomas. 4th place is Rodney Lavoie Jr. 3rd place is Will Sims Jr., or Will Sims III. Runner-up is Carolyn Rivera, and our challenge for Mike Holloway wins the season. Okay, Cambodia, second chances. 20th place is Vetus. 19th place is Sharon. 18th place is PG because we get that early switch. 17th is Jeff Varner. Somehow, that was one of his best showings overall. 16th place would then be, yes, that's when Kimmy blindsides Monica, so 16th is Monica. 15th place is Terry Dietz because he gets evacuated. Then we get that switch where Wu goes home in 14th. And then we have our first ever merge at 13. Cass goes home in 13th. 12th place is Andrew Savage getting idled out by Kelly Wentworth. Kelly Wigglesworth goes home at 11th place. 10th place is Sierra Easton. She voted for her mom. 9th place is Stephen Fishback. 8th place is Joe England. 7th place is Abby Maria. 6th place is, this was our first season with 6 people in the finale. So Kimmy Kappenberg goes home after you realize there's too many idols in Survivor at 6. Then 5th place is Keith Nail. 4th place is Kelly Wentworth. 3rd place, or co-runners up, are Tasha Fox and Spencer Bledsoe. And our winner is Jeremy Collins in a shutout. Okay, co-wrong. 18th place is Darnell. 17th is Jennifer. 16th place is Liz. 15th place, Caleb Beast Mode Cowboy Reynolds is evacuated with Alicia Holden going home later on in the episode. That takes it down to 13. And then we switch Julia, because Julia isn't on either tribe. So 13th place, Anna, also in the Trump administration, goes home in 13th. 12th place is Dr. Peter. And then we merge. Neil gets evacuated in 11th. 10th place is Nick. The Rob Has a Podcast fanboy. 9th place is Debbie. Debbie goes home in 9th. 8th place is Scott. Oh, that was one of my favorite episodes ever. Co-wrong, such an underrated season. Scott goes home in 8th. Scott Pollard. I like Scott, but it was fun to see him go out like that. 7th place is Julia. 6th place is Kyle Jason. 5th place is not Dr. Joe. If Dr. Joe gets evacuated, things have gone horribly wrong. 5th place, Joe Del Campos goes home. 4th place, Sydney goes home. Third place is Ty. Then he gets a prize from Sia, who never leaves the Survivor community after that. Runner-up is Aubrey. Winner is Michelle Fitzgerald. I love Michelle as the winner. Fun fact, I attended the Go Wrong finale in Hollywood and sat behind Michelle's family at the reunion show. And I sat next to Dr. Joe. He's seen me on TV for like 10 seconds. Okay, Survivor Millennials versus Gen X. This will be fun. Okay, 20th place is Rachel Aiko. 19th place is Mari. She was salty. 18th place is Paul. 17th place, Lucy gets idled out after being invisible. Then we switch. 16th place is Cece. 15th place is Figgy. Yes, Figgy's not a hoe. Figgy goes home in 15th place, which means Michaela has one of the most entertaining exits ever, goes home in 14th. Then we merge. 13th is Michelle, who's from Yakima. That's pretty much my second home is Yakima. 12th place is Taylor. 11th place is Chris, who would be invited back for Amazing Race 31. 10th place is the Rock Draw. That sends Jessica home. 9th place is Zeke. Then 8th place is Will. 7th is Sunday. 6th is Jay, which made me sad. 5th place is Brett, who would be on season 31 of Amazing Race. 4th place is David. Then 3rd place, our co-runners up are Ken and Hannah, which means Adam Klein wins the season. He got a lot of votes against him and for him. Okay, now to Game Changers. 20th place was... Who was first out in Game Changers? Oh yeah, Sierra. She voted out her mom. 19th place was Tony. 18th place was Beast Build Cowboy, Caleb. 17th, it was that terrible twist. I don't know why they have this twist. With Malcolm being voted out in 17th when both tribes went to tribal council together. Never understand that twist. Let's see, 16th place was JT. Yeah, JT gets he gets blindsided in such a small tribe. Not a good player without Steven. 15th place, unfortunately, was Sandra Diaz-Twine. 14th place is Jeff Varner. I don't think he'll be playing for a 4th time after that. 13th place was Haley. 12th place was Ozzy. 11th place was Debbie. 10th place was Zeke. 9th place was Sierra 9th? Because then, yes, Sierra was 9th. Then Andrea was 8th. 7th was Michaela. 6th was Suri when there was really too many idols in Survivor. 5th place was Aubrey. 4th place was Ty. 3rd place was Troyzan. 2nd place was Culpepper. And Sarah won the season. Now season 35, Heroes versus Healers versus Hustlers. Okay. So 18th place was Katrina. 17th place was Simone. 16th place was Patrick. 15th, then we switched. 5. 15th place was Alan. 14th place was Rourke. 13th was Ali or Alexander Elliott, who knew Patrick. Voted him out anyway earlier. Let's see, that's 6th. Yeah, then we merge. In 12th place, Jessica goes home. She had an interesting storyline. 11th place was Desi. 10th place was Cole. 9th place was the JP blindside. 8th place was Joe. 7th place, production essentially rigging it for Ben. So that means 7th place, Lauren Rimmer goes home. Sixth place was Ashley Nolan. Fifth place was Mike, Dr. Mike, whatever his last name is. Fourth place through one of the worst twists, newer twists in Survivor, through that fire tiebreaker. Fourth place is Devin. Third place was Ryan. Second place was Christy, and winner was unfortunately Ben. Okay, Ghost Island. We're almost there. So Ghost Island, 20th was... Who was 20th? Let's see. 20th. Who was 20th? Gonzalez. Gonzalez was 20th. 19th was... Oh, Jacob. Jacob Derwin. 18th place was... After the switch, so Morgan goes home. That's 18th. Then Brendan. And 17th. 16th was Stephanie Johnson. Then we switch into the three tribes. So 15th was James. 14th was Bradley. And then we merged. Chris Noble goes home in 13th. Libby in 12th. 11th was Desiree. Then we have the double boot episode where Jenna Bowman and Michael Yerger both go home. So we're down to 8. Chelsea Townsend goes home in 8th. Purple Chelsea. 7th is Kellen. Then we're at the finale. 6th place is Sebastian. 5th place is Donathan. 4th place is Angela. Laurel / Yanni goes home in 3rd because the jury doesn't respect her. And then Dominic gets 2nd, and Wendell wins. David versus Goliath. Okay. 20th, Pat gets evacuated. 19th is Jessica Pete. 18th is Jeremy. 17th is Bai Nguyen. We say bye-bye to Bai Nguyen. Then we have that weird switch. 16th is Natalia. 15th is Natalie. 14th is Lyrissa. Then we merge. 13th is Elizabeth in a 12-to-1 vote. That'd be embarrassing. 12th place is... John Hennigan. 11th place is Dan Rungring. Let's see. Bing! 10th place is Alec. 9th place is Carl. 8th place is Gabby. 7th is Christian. 6th is Davey. 5th is Allison. 4th is Cara. 3rd is Angelina. One of the best characters they've had in years. 2nd is Mike White, who was on Amazing Race 14 and 18 with his dad, who's like 800 years old now. And the winner was Nick Wilson. Then Edge of Extinction. So there's 20 slots. So 20th slot is Reem. 19th was Keith. 18th is Chris Underwood. 17th is Rick Devens, because that's when they have the weird switch. Rick Devens was 4th now. So that means 16th slot goes to Aubrey. 15th slot goes to... Oh yeah, then they have that really controversial double twist again. So then Wendy goes home. Takes us down to 12. Then Rick Devens re-enters the game. So 13th slot goes to... Joe. Yes. 14th slot goes to Joe. 13th slot goes to Eric. 12th slot goes to Julia. 11th slot. Who goes home at 10? Oh, that's with David. Yeah, David in the 11th slot. Then 10th is Kelly Wentworth. 9th slot is War Dog, or 10th slot was War Dog. Whatever works out. You know what I mean. War Dog. Then after War Dog is Ron Clark. Yes. And then it's Aurora in the 7th slot, because then that means it's time to add in another person from Edge of Extinction. And in true 6th place is Victoria, 5th place is Lauren, 4th place is, who goes on? Oh, Rick Devens. Rick Devens is 4th place. 3rd place is Julie, she gets no votes, Julie Rosenberg. Runner-up is Gavin, and unfortunately our winner is Chris, and that is all 38 seasons of Survivor. Ugh. Only took me a little over an hour. Thank you for watching. I bet you didn't watch it all the way through. Man, my eyes hurt. That's it. Can you name the boot order while blindfolded? I won't watch your video. That's for sure. Because it takes a while.